So the summary of the search engine pretty much goes as follows. It follows the main character Corliss, and she is this person who attends Washington State University from the Spokane Reservation. And even though her family doesn't always agree, she's someone who loves reading books and poetry and just staying by herself in the apartment and having those authors keep her company, which I thought was kind of funny. But in any case, one day in the library, she stumbles upon a book by a author named Harlan Atwater or Atwater. And she finds out that he's a Native American poet from the same reservation as she was. And through more searching, she finds out that he lives in Seattle. She goes to visit him, and with the help of a homeless guy, she finds him, only to find out that he's kind of this regular, ordinary guy, not what she thought she expected. And then he kind of tells her his story, and then she kind of feels sorry for him, his fall, and is there to comfort him. And that's kind of how the story goes and ends. And the next question asks, compare and contrast the characters. And I would say they're similar because they come from the same reservation in Spokane. They both love reading and writing, but they're kind of different in the sense that Corliss wants to get to the top, but at the same time, Harlan Atwater was at the top and now he isn't. So they both want to find meaning, but in kind of different ways. And that's where we see where the biggest contrast takes place. And the next question asks, what do you think is a lost soul? And from what I can tell, a lost soul is someone who wanders the earth and just kind of goes places and really wants to find meaning, really wants to find their place where they're most happiest, where they feel the most productive. And we see that Corliss is a lost soul because she wants to pursue and do more with her reading and writing, but she doesn't really know where to go. She doesn't know how to start. But at the same time, Harlan Atwar is also a person who's a lost soul because he was once there. He was once kind of in that fame. He once knew what it was like to write poetry and to have people read it. But now he kind of fell out of that and doesn't really know where to go. If I had to pick who is more lost, I would probably say Harlan Atwar because he was where he was in the fame and now he's lost it and he doesn't know where he wants to go, but he still expresses this desire to want to go back and feelings of regret and shame. Corliss hasn't experienced those because she hasn't been there, and that's why I think that Harlan Atwar is more of a lost soul than she is, at least so far as I can tell. And of course, the last question asks, why is it called the search engine? Why is the title of the short story called that? And at least as far as I can tell, it's called that because, that's how Corliss found, this Native American writer in Seattle. She Googled him, she searched for a long time, she found out, and then she went to go and visit him and she learned all about him and the story. And I would say it really impacted and changed her life. So I would say, when you Google something, you put it into a search engine. And I think the search engine is what brought them together. And that's really what kind of makes the story flow and makes it even continue. So I think that's kind of cool. And I think that that's why it has the title. And I think it goes to show that even for us, maybe a simple search in the search engine can really change our lives, can do something great, and can make us go places and meet people we never thought we would.